Alright, so we're back with some more Unicorn Overlord. We are gonna attempt to see if we can actually get this, so please clone this time around. I believe her name was, what, Humorous or something? This is the place. Or, you know, she could just be like a free recruit. Although that might just be a little too easy now, wouldn't it? Especially for some, like, late-ish games.
It's just as beautiful as I remember it. And such an incredible smell, too.
Yeah, that's right?
It's stunning,
okay.
yes. We never had blossoms like these back on Palavia.
We used to sit right here, braiding little crowns and necklaces out of different colored flowers.
That must be nice.
Do you remember, Humorous? You'd press and dry them for us then.
Hey, yo.
Don't move.
Excuse me?
Explain yourself.
Please do.
I won't ask twice. Relinquish Scarlet to me or
Excuse you, I'm not even holding her
Humorous.
captive. Oh, beyond thought.
Come, it's not safe here.
We hit her with beyond thought. Okay, alright. Well, she did, you know, try and come at us like that. She acts as if we're, like, keeping Scarlet with us. Like we have her captive or something, but okay. 32. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That is... Alright. You know what? Maybe we leave Albion for a minute. I know, absolutely just heresy. But it seems like we're starting to get to the point where I might need some more upgrades or something along those lines. So, let's go back to Drakenhold, I guess. We still got a decent amount of people that need levels and whatnot, so we can just send our weaker groups in here, make sure they actually get some experience out of this. 8 renown? Is this a joke? 8 renown? Really now?
You won't find finer
A
weapons in all of
rookie?
Drakenhold.
Bro, I need it.
Be wait.
But I'm broke. Feels bad, man. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. We already hit up that area. We should get like a ton of resources from this area since we haven't been here in forever. That seems to be how it goes anyways. I'll take your entire stock. Just a little bit of looting, nothing out of the usual here. Have enough for this town? I do now. Alright, well there we go. Still have enough for that rookie egg. I want it though, that double experience. Oh man, especially if we had taken that into Albion beforehand. Oh man, we would have been swimming in XP. Of course, we would have had the sloth.
You won't find finer weapons in all
Defender's
of Drakenhold.
Mace, plus 1 PP, reduced damage taken by an ally by 50% for one attack. Not the worst. But we're also broke, so, you know, there's that. Oh, there's some of that unsold timber. We never have any of that on us. Some copper ore, sure. Yeah, it almost feels wrong being in here as opposed to back over in Albion right now. More unsullied timber. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, these guys are level 15. We're just gonna run over everybody in this area. At least in the overworld map, that is. I am gonna switch to our weaker units in an attempt to not just steamroll this area as a result of just going to Albion first. Hopefully that'll be enough of a concession on my end to not make this area too boring as a result of us going over there first. Not sure what we've done to deserve this kindness, but as mayor of this town, all I can do is thank you. I only hope our lives will be a little easier. Alright. Won't be easy getting back to the way things used to be, but anything's possible as long as all of our fine citizens work. Whatever you say, man. I'll take that divine shard. I want to say I did this sigil, but let's check the quest log. I might have just looked at it and not actually did it. Yeah, no, we didn't actually do it. Okay. If that's the case, Wyvern Knights, Hunters, enemy level 10. Some good jokes there. Okay. Well, Desert still messes up all of our regular units, especially our caps. Anybody really lower level for this? Not really. Okay, well, you got a level 14 in your group. That counts for something.
Have you
All
need
right.
of my bow?
Level 20s. That's probably still too high to realistically get any form of experience out of you, but
To the skies.
we'll send them out there. Sure, why not? And this is the lower group
The
as well.
Cornian militia fights on.
Surely you guys witness. Oh yeah,
Sir,
it's to be expected.
This battle is mine.
See if we get any meaningful experience out of this. Yeah, no, even
As
our
long as
level
I live,
14 doesn't
I'll
get
never stop
anything.
resisting.
Alright, well, we'll just run over this area then.
understood.
I guess we got enough
Nothing.
ship experience while we were going through Albion to get our other groups
seems
that
you
were
misjudged
weaker
me.
still far higher than this level's area for the time being.
Sir,
Ballista could still kind of wreck us though, because I'm pretty sure they do
face
fixed
me and be
damage.
cut down.
We're just gonna skip all of these battles because, I mean, it's actually just
Yeah,
gonna be us
buried.
one-shotting with these groups right now, so there's really no need to
Nowhere is too
watch
far.
it. Which is kind of a fear that I had going into Albion, that it would make this area a little less interesting as a result
At
because
once.
of our just absolute power difference at
You're
the moment.
nothing.
But it is what it is. I'd like to
Victory
think
is
that
ours.
those fights over in Albion were a lot more interesting as a result of actually
Sir,
going there underleveled. Although some
Face me
people
and
might
be
say
cut
that it
down.
just became a Elaine and Virginia
I have to catch my
solo,
breath.
which is a fair criticism to be sure.
I accept.
Although, I mean, you see how menacing those enemies were in that area,
The tide
especially
now
considering
turns.
quite a few of
I'll
our
support you.
other units in that.
We'll continue apace.
So we were kind of more or less forced into that situation if we wanted to
Understood.
stay in that area, that is.
I stand
So
ready.
that's that. It's probably not even worth just fighting these guys at this point, although
I'll
maybe
stop
it
you
is just for
myself.
the renown and score for the area. Even
We'll
though it
see
is
the
just an
outcome.
auxiliary battle, so it really shouldn't matter like that.
I've lost enough already.
I guess I could have just rested Fran at this point, since it
Depart.
doesn't look like that
Nowhere is
Vanguard's
too
going to make a
far.
move on us. Very nice of them to give us a camp over here. Although that flyer,
This battle is
hilariously enough, is actually going after my camp.
As long as I live,
If they run
I'll
in
never
the
stop
Fran's group,
resisting.
Fran actually won't be able to kill him because she's resting at
I'll
the moment
strike.
right now. Go ahead and let Rolls Group take this hit on the stamina here. Oh
You're
yeah,
beaten.
a whole 13 experience a kill. Oh man, remember those
I
days
accept.
when we were getting like 10,000 experience a
I
kill?
never miss
Oh
my
man, that was
target.
something. But yeah, that's a thing of the past now.
Do you see now?
Oh yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this guy, especially with having
Understood.
archers in our group before that flyer could even do anything.
Try.
Yeah, so if we pick up some more recruits in the area, which I can't imagine we won't at this case,
They're beaten.
then we will go ahead and put them all in a group with each other and just attempt to use them more or less in this area in order to level them up and make the area a little more interesting as a result. Quite a nice score for us. Only ended up not taking one enemy there. Not exactly a good amount of money or anything, but I'll take. Phantom Knight Shield, sure, why not? They seem to be strong items, though they do have a bit of a trade-off to them, but they tend to be good. Kinda need more regular. I just need recruits in this area in order so I can actually start leveling them up a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, huh? Wasn't there a side quest over in this area over here? Well, there's beyond the swirling sands, and then there was a liberation over here. Although it seemed like, based on the cutscene that we had with them, that we would actually be able to recruit the guy, so maybe we go ahead and do just that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we go through Robin's area first, because he was like, oh, I'll show you around the desert or whatnot. And let's go ahead and do that. We can leave that liberation for now. Like I said, these are my old stomping grounds. How about I give you the grand tour? Show us around. Why? Level 11. Well, not going to be able to do much about that. Dragonhold's Desert is a dangerous land of exiles and criminals, as well as the place Alvin grew up. Word for those he cares about, Alvin asks Elaine to survey the desert and offers to act as his guide. So we'll try and deploy some of our groups that don't normally get used, or at least not as much as the others. At the very least, we can get support conversations with them, which will help their stats and whatnot.
Just as Aubin said, we should have no trouble passing safely.
Yeah, especially
And
now.
we finally have a clean source of water. This oasis is a godsend amidst all this sand.
Well, you know, that is kind of what
Hey,
oasis
he's
are there
back.
for, right?
What news do you bring?
All sorted. We're fine long as we're here.
As long as we're here.
Meaning we're not fine everywhere else.
Yeah, that seems to be the
I
thing.
said
Yeah.
after all the hot air I talked, but yep.
Thanks for that, Alvin.
Turns out we got a problem.
Great.
How so?
Well, you know how I said I got an in here?
Yeah?
Old bandit pal of mine by the name of Magellan. Guy practically runs the place.
Okay.
And he does it well. At least he did. Rumor has it he's a whole different man now.
Oh, great. Is he
I don't
possessed
know what
now?
happened to him, but he's been picking fights with other gangs for the past 6 months.
I mean,
That
that could
sounds
just be
awfully
like
familiar.
territory disputes, if anything.
Can't
I'm
say
sure.
for sure, but Zenoira probably got to him. Is there no way to avoid conflict?
Not if I can't work something out. Anyone steps foot on his land and they're as good as buried.
Not us.
But I'm not stopping till I know what happened to him. Why he's doing this. Mind making a little detour to his keep?
Sure.
The choice is yours, as long as you're the one charting the course. And if Magellan is under Zenoira's control, we may just be able to loosen the spell.
Or, you know, we might just get rid of them at the same time, you know. Oh, man. Alright, well, at least it sounds like he could be a potential recruit. Listen up, boss. We got 2 roads here, and you can take to the Bandit's Keep. The way up north's full of sorcerers, magic types, turned over to the thief life. Southern route, on the other hand, has got some of the toughest outlaws you ever seen. That's a boots. No, he's a gladiator because Berserker's front. From what I hear, the 2 sides have been going at it ever since Magellan split. And then there's the ruins up north, apparently claimed by a knight gone rogue. Rumor has it they've been causing the towns all sorts of problems. Oh, and here. These sand slows down good, but use one of these and it'll be like you're back on solid ground. Just so you know, my friends, flying units like mine won't be affected by the desert. Either do what you will. Thank you both. I suppose all that remains now is the deploy. Real quick first, we should be sending archers against the Wyvern, yeah? Really, Lix? You would expect as much, but the shield their fighter bears will render that tactic frankly powerless. They're really trying to make an excuse for the fighter here, but they're just not good. In that case, not white, send in a sorcerer instead. Wyvern Knights are equally as vulnerable to magic as they are arrows. Yep, another Fire Emblem trope, gotcha. I had no idea, let's give it a shot, Lee. Which immediately ruins fighters then, because, I guess you made the argument that, oh, you're not going to have a witch or a wizard on every team that you have going over there, but also, at the same time, they just immediately threw out fighters' viability, being like, oh, just smash them with magic forehead if you can't deal with archers. So, there's that. I really don't think there's much of a way that I could get around not just stomping this area, unfortunately.
Have you need of my bow?
Fran, at least you can go ahead and use the hasten call. That way we can get through the area quicker. You're gonna move extremely slow in the sand with Hodrick in your group. I guess Joseph's group's not all that
In service of the royal
slow.
family.
At your service.
Okay, well, hasten call these guys. I really don't want to
Let's do
just
this.
run through the areas like here, but I don't have
What
any
would you
lower
ask?
units at this point to not go ahead and do just that.
As you wish.
I stand ready.
So
Your orders, if
there's
you will.
that.
I accept.
Fran,
At your
you two
service.
can go ahead and deal with this.
At once.
It might be worthwhile to put out a lanes group just for Travis to go steal money for us and gamble. Back for more, are you? Barbarians don't know when to quit. This desert ours, and we're never handing it over. Oh my, Camilla, how you do? Here, I thought you magic types were supposed to be smart. The only people we listen to are the ones who got the strength to win. Time to find out if that's you. It turns out yes.
No mercy.
Nobody's gonna get any XP from these fights. It's just, man, I really don't want to ruin this
Getting
area,
ready.
but I suppose so far
Nowhere
I
is
kind of
too
did,
far.
which is
I stand
not
ready.
ideal. But as soon as we start getting some actual recruits in the area, best believe we're gonna
This
just throw
battle
them in a
is
team and make use of them. I mean,
We'll
is
see
there really a
outcome.
point to even watching these fights?
I've
We're just
lost
gonna
enough already.
one-shot everybody. I do
Understood.
like the fact that we've actually got warring factions in this fight right now. Something that's done very little throughout Fire Emblem. There is cases of it, but not very much. It's 28 XP.
For the liberation.
Oh boy. Alright, so
I'm
we're just
not
gonna try and
very
loot this map
your
as
word.
quickly as we can and go ahead and move on from there. We're gonna summon a lanes
They will
group,
be
the
ours.
idea being that Aubin is actually in this group, so we'll be able to take him to Magellan in case he needs to actually talk to him. I doubt it really makes a difference, but on the off chance that it does, at least we'll have that option available to us. Somebody got defeated over there. I imagine it was that hammer bro.
Victory is ours.
Easy kill. Go
At your
ahead and take
service.
that watchtower.
At once.
You're moving. Everybody's zooming. I can't see my own feet through all the sand. Those bandits will be on us in no time flat. Get to the watchtowers. Visibility will be better if you get a little height. You heard the man. Let's get moving, Elaine. Okay, so we're gonna have a level of fog of war, at least at some of the maps in this game. We're still gonna make attempts to go ahead
I
and
trust
grab
in your
all of
judgment.
these.
Departing.
Even though if it's not gonna help
I'm
the
in their
score, I
firing
imagine
range.
all too much. But every little bit helps. Never seen you out in the dunes before. Think of it as a little toll for crossing. Anyways, thanks for doing business. Come back here, thief. Try sending a flying unit after him, Your Highness. We can move through the sand just as easily as anywhere else. Oh, well, what a fantastic idea, Fred. I don't suppose you're up for the task, are
In
you?
the name of the liberation.
That other thief's probably gonna
I
try and
stand
steal
ready.
from me, too.
Understood.
Time to get points.
Face me and be cut down.
Yep, that's about
It seems
expected.
you've
Give me my
misjudged
money
me.
back. I'll become back my money.
Nowhere is too far.
Go ahead and hit up this camp
once.
so that way you have enough stamina to finish off that area.
Best be careful.
Hey, you guys just wanted 2,000. Ain't no way.
A suitable target, have I?
Oh my. I don't have money for this, for you guys to be stealing it like this. Oh, heck no. We got fresh marks coming our ways, boss. Don't know if they're brave or stupid to come stomping into our neck of the dunes. Not that it matters. Time we show them what mistake they're making. Well, your first mistake was being a, gladiator. So, I'm still convinced gladiator is a terrible class in this game, and people could fight me on that.
Cornian militia fights on.
I would like to think a good majority of people would agree with me, but it's like they just take too
What would
much
you ask?
to be made
Very well.
useful.
Awaiting your command by your word.
Like, they have no physical defense, they have no magical defense, their accuracy is pretty meh. The only thing they really have is HP and physical
Done.
attack, which you can make work, but it's like there's so many
stand
other
ready.
better units and
Understood.
classes. It's like, why would you go out of your way to do it outside of just like trying to prove a point?
No mercy.
Which I'm sure some people like the fact that they're bad classes in the
buried.
game, so that way they can try and make them work,
At your
and then
service.
get a nice
once.
feeling when they do make it work. So I mean, to that degree, I can
This is
understand
the place.
classes like the Gladiator
seek
and
my
whatnot.
head.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like a nice class for sure. I mean, just this hulking brute of a dude just running around, slashing entire
No
rows.
orders, if you will.
Getting AoE
accept.
from the very start, even in your base class, is pretty nice on just
A
about every
suitable
attack too.
target, am I?
Are you kidding me? Every single thief over here. Why is there so many thieves over here?
I shall hold nothing back.
Surprisingly, I take 21 damage there. It's probably just off of assist damage, though, would be my guess.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
All right.
What
Well,
would
we're
you ask?
definitely go ahead
As you
and
wish.
taking care of these guys.
Face me and be cut
Wow.
down.
Okay, I'm gonna imagine that's Miriam getting Shrek'd right there. Yep. Took 69 damage. Nice, but also no. Considering we get like 20 XP, not exactly great. Wait, please, I surrender. Oh yeah, I could have sworn you put up more of a fight than that. We would if you were here. Listen, Aubin, something's wrong with Magellan. Not sure what it is, but if anyone can put a stop to it, it's you. I'll ask our friends up north. We'll lend a hand myself. As for the bandits down south, well, that's on you. So what do you say? We have a deal? That means not having blades at each other's throats? I'm all for it. Come on, Elaine. But of course, what would you have us do, fair rider? Only one thing, keep me safe while I'm flying over there. Can't exactly have my chat if I'm hurt to Chris, so...
Nowhere
After
is too
all
far.
that, okay.
Understood.
2 wyvern riders, a healer, and a housecarl. Alright, well, we have Elaine's group going up there, so they should be plenty fine. Rolf's group is in on the command post, so they're not going to have any issues.
I'll take it off your hands.
7,000 gold for that. Stealing our gold, are you? Well, I guess nobody's got it easy here these days. Let's just call it a little thank you for sparing my life. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll call it. You're welcome for that, by the way.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Plenty of others. You might have seen the trails over in Cornea and Elheim and
For
the beginning of Alba.
liberation.
So, you know. Glad that's cleared up. Okay, so it's not permanent fog of war. Appreciate that. Now relaxing just yet. You never know when the next one's going to roll in. Try and remember where the enemies are at now before it's too late. Okay, so it's periodic fog of war. I don't necessarily hate fog of war. The temporary fog of war, I suppose, is a nice compromise to like permanent fog of war. But I don't know. Like, I could honestly still do without it, but it is like a staple in Fire Emblem games, so I can't really be mad that they would insist on putting it in this game.
At your service.
You can go ahead and fly your way over here.
At once.
Aren't you just gonna get wrecked by these witches, though, if I don't go out of my way to get them? But then if I do wreck them, then I'm not gonna have them to help me fight the others. Presumably, anyways. Joseph getting
trivial
kind of bored
undertaking.
down right here by this
Awaiting your command. Very well.
watchtower over here. Then again, he has taken like 5 attacks from it or whatever, so it's not exactly
Gaze
surprising in
upon
that
the face of
regard.
your demise.
Everybody's taking all the damage spread out too,
My
so it's not
steed
like
demands
he's focusing anybody down.
What would you ask?
We're just gonna go ahead and use some of our smoke nuts here. I mean, surely we don't actually need use of our items like that. So we can give
What
them
would you
just
ask?
enough to go ahead and smack it around the rest
By
of
your
these
word.
groups here.
I shall
And
hold nothing
smoked
back.
nuts are only like 600 gold or so it's really nothing crazy.
I've not chosen my grave. Awaiting your
Go ahead and
command.
take that
Very well.
watchtower for score. The yellow units are trying to run at these guys. Yeah, I don't see that going well for you. But you
Hoist the banners.
there we go.
What would you ask?
Oh, we summoned a
As you wish.
reinforcement right as we went over there. Really now. I wonder if
I'll
these guys
stop you
actually would have
myself.
even targeted us had we not fought them earlier. Thus shines source.
We'll continue apace.
Well, If they
I
weren't
trust in your judgment.
aggro
Understood.
before, they
time
certainly
is
will
at
be
hand.
after that.
This land is ours.
Neutral reinforcements.
Onward.
I like how it actually says in yellow that they're neutral. I mean, I already, had that feeling, but it's nice to know that the game actually tells it to you regardless.
Come.
You take more damage I would have expected you to there. Oh, they did just enough to get Joseph, of course.
Fatigue.
Another
has
victory
struck.
claim for the liberation. Come, we march onward. Not so fast, pal. If you're planning on ousting Magellan, might want to come with. There's a code, Says you always got to throw in with the winner. In that case, we'd be on to the happy. This
I'll
is
not
like a
fail you.
unique
What would you
battle,
ask?
actually, compared to a lot of the other ones we have, and I'm alright with it.
I'll not
Can I,
fail you.
can I steal
By
these
your word.
ruins here? Hey, boss, we have company. More moths to the flame. Fine, then. Let's show them what we do with interlopers. Immediately sparks a sandstorm.
lost
Well,
enough
that's
already.
awkward. Thankfully, we're not exactly worried about their groups right now.
I have taken it as our own.
Do vitality. You find anything good in there? Take whatever you want, as long as it helps. That's my boy. He knows what's up
What
right
would you
there.
ask?
Okay, all right.
As you
Ouch.
wish.
You're gonna take 51 damage from that? Really? Oh, well, I guess Joseph gone, so nobody's tanking for the front end. Okay, then. Fine, fair enough. I'm gonna assume that was a yellow unit getting smacked around by the boss over here. Make the most sense to me. Elaine's group.
The time is at hand.
Since we've got plenty of free valor right now, as we don't have to use it on enemies like this, we may as well just go ahead and steal their money. 1946, I'll take it. Maybe we can get away with not killing this watchtower, and then our green unit will eventually make their way over here.
Nowhere is
And
too far.
apparently I can't buff green units. Alright, well, fair enough then. So I guess we'll keep the yellow units alive, so that way the other one can recruit them for us. And then all three of us are just going to go at the boss.
Victory grows ever closer.
Kind of hoping he's
The
OP,
time is at
if
hand.
that's going to be the case then.
Onward.
Just to make it like a difficult fight, especially if we're going to have like 3 different factions going after him. What
Gaze
if
upon the
I
face
take
of your demise.
Illian and put him up front? Yeah, now I take like half damage.
A
7
trivial
XP. Yeah,
undertaking.
I was never going to
This
get
may
any
prove
XP for that.
perilous.
That's
very well.
Everybody else can just continue onwards. Alright, and just like that, we're out of
I
the
stand
sandstorm.
ready.
I'm sure that's a lot more of an issue
Understood.
when we're actually worried about the fights, but for right now, we're
I'll be
kind of just
taking
chilling.
that.
Go ahead and take care of these guys for them. Aren't we such nice
You face
guys? I
me.
mean, we're taking care of the enemy for them too and everything. Like, they just want to join us
Well
now.
fought.
That'd be great. Feels like we're getting so much valor from these guys. At least compared to like Albion and whatnot, it feels like we got far less as a result.
The time is at hand.
Don't mind if we just rob everybody in the vicinity before we make them our allies. It's a toll to being friends, of course.
Splendid.
Go ahead and heal up. Oh, so with campfires, we can heal green units and
Awaiting your
presumably
command.
yellow units. Although they're considered neutral, so maybe it
As you
wouldn't
wish.
apply to them. As green's still considered ally.
I have
I've
arrived.
Okay, well
I
that's
trust in your judgment. I
more
accept.
sandstorm. Elaine, you keep
me.
going over here and stealing everybody's money as needed.
I've lost enough already.
We march.
Yeah, that flyer, let's not say we did, shall we? 935.
At your service,
Well, Dragonhold,
sir.
you coming pretty good right now just to take money
So
from
far,
them.
so good.
Oh, well, apparently our
I shall
ally
hold
over
nothing
there
back.
actually got the kill. Wow, you actually don't get this kill here? Even with first strike? Man. Oh, though they're so dead now? Ren should win that just fine.
No mercy.
I aid you from afar.
The range assist actually made me do less damage. Makes sense, makes sense.
Victory is
It
43 gold. Definitely far
Time is
better
at
to
hand.
steal from everybody when you can. I mean, we got, what, almost like 10x
Onward.
the amount? Something crazy by
I
comparison.
stand ready.
Okay, that was the
Understood.
Saints of Night getting wrecked. Makes sense. Alright, Sandstorm let up. Should just be a free kill, and it is.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Oh, he did. And go ahead and get rid of this
I shall
watchtower.
hold
Not that it
nothing
really
back.
matters at this level. Oh man, this feels kind of great actually after,
the liberation.
getting bodied by
I'll not
Albion
fail
so
you.
much.
Very well.
And let's go
March.
ahead and make sure we steal from this guy before we get rid of him. Another 1,500? I mean, we're making bank in this map right now. I mean, what, we probably made close to like 10,000
ends
just off
here.
of spamming our plunder against these guys.
A fine bout.
Hold on, Camilla, I have a proposition for you. Thwarting Magellan, are we? I couldn't have come up with a finer plan myself. Very well, do with my army what you will. Oh, man's practically got the whole kingdom after him. No point sticking around here, though. Come on, Magellan's waiting for us.
Your orders, if you
Well,
will.
if they leave that garrison, I might actually be able to grab it. I don't know if it'll actually give us any rewards or anything. But we can always attempt to do so at the very least.
Hoist the
Not like we
banners.
really need that guy right there.
The time is at hand.
Elaine, you can go over there and try
set.
and steal some
At your
money.
service.
And then we'll have you attack. Not that I really care if who gets the kill, since nobody's really getting XP like that
I
right now.
stand ready.
You can do a hasten call on yourself.
Victory awaits.
You can, I think you can hit a plunder from there. Nah, it's just barely out of range. I was hoping I was going to be able to catch both of them with it. Joseph,
Awaiting
go
your
ahead and smack that
command
guy
by your
around.
word.
The time is at hand.
That kind of messes up my plunder,
Onward.
not being able to see things, though I think it would still affect it
We
regardless.
march.
Let's throw it over here. Hope it hits the other guy, though probably not because it didn't show it in the marker. Not that we don't have enough valor to use another one, but still. Ran with the interception. You
You're
love to see it.
nothing.
Easy money.
Dead and buried.
Make sure we go
march.
ahead and plunder against this guy too. Another 1,000. I mean, we probably picked up what, like 10,000
stand
off
ready.
of this, and that's just from
I'll
looting
not
everybody,
fail you.
not even
As you
not
wish.
even counting the rewards and whatnot we'll get from this.
Come then.
That's a free kill.
Well fought.
Level 30s fighting level 10s.
The path is set.
A little bit of overkill. Yeah, you know, maybe.
For the liberation.
7,000?
At your service.
I mean, did we just make,
Nowhere
like,
is too far.
I don't know, probably 20,
Excellent.
30k seems excessive, but I
What
mean,
would you
at this
ask?
point, maybe.
By your word.
At your service.
Put you on the road just so that way they can't do
At once.
anything.
time is
Elaine,
at
your
hand.
hastens. The
Onward.
only reason I'm having Elaine come over here is for the
As
fact that Alvin's in his group, on the off chance it makes a difference for us.
Your villainy
And
ends
Joseph,
here.
support me up there with your paladin wings.
A fine bout.
Alright, easy enough. Okay, I didn't think I was fighting Magellan. I thought I was fighting his, well, that's awkward. I thought I was fighting his reinforcement since it was right there, but I didn't really look at the enemies at that point. I was just, I got too used to skipping every fight, I guess. Should be some fine renown scores in here. Oh yeah, now we're getting some money. I think we just about doubled our base money from coming in here alone.
So, you're the pack of gorillas calling themselves
Oh,
the
you can't call
Liberation.
people that. Canceled.
Don't tell me you forgot about the coin you lent me.
As if I'd have anything to do with the likes of you.
Owned.
This guy's no Magellan. Greedy bastard wouldn't forget a single gold he's owed.
Good to hear you like the guy at least.
Something like that.
Do it, boss.
I will. You can't convince me it's mind control at this point. No, no, that was the original hypothesis, but now it looks more like
Last I
possession.
remember was meeting up with this night pal of mine. Name's Gloucester.
Really?
But he wasn't alone. Some old bag of bones was tagging along, and before I knew it, he and his damn magic
Something
had
tells me we know about that old bag of bones.
Ugh, embarrassing as all hell. You're Elaine, yeah? Looks like I owe you one.
Nice.
Bet you remember me now, too.
Like I'd ever forget. Hope you're not showing up empty-handed for both our sakes. Come on, out with it.
Immediately going for that
There's
cash.
the old Magellan.
Yeah. Anyway. Mind filling me in on the master plans, boss? I'm in
Sure.
real debt here with you saving my skin and all, and I'm not gonna rest till I've paid it back in full.
Sounds good to me.
That's just the kind of guy I am.
What a throwaway line, I guess, but sure, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, sellswords generally tend to do quite a bit of damage. Won't say no to that, and that also gives us, what, I think our first recruit within the area? Free meal ticket, black iron spear, sure, why not? You'd think with, again, the sellsword there, we would get a sword, but no, spear, I guess. Thanks for that, boss. I don't know when, but I'll pay you back someday, promise. Fort here might belong to the bandits now, but I'm pretty sure those Zenorian ruins were squatted in. Had a chance to try out our following slash skill yet. Presume if it hits, we can keep counterattacking for as long as we want. That is a pretty nice thing, being able to just continuously chain attack. Anyway, the only downside that Fallen Slash got is its low accuracy. There's some blue spectacles on us, though, and that drawback will be a thing of the past. Most of the mercs here used to be banded, sure, but don't go turning your nose up just yet. We're tough as they come, and we'll do almost anything for good employers. Some of us even fight for you if the coin's right. This here's a bandit keep, so you won't find any noble types wandering around. We're more what you call unsavory folk. Alright, 175 honors, we're getting there. Go ahead and take that silver hourglass while we're at it. Go ahead and check out the ruins that we were just at earlier. Seems like we still got quite a bit of this part of the map at least to check out, although I think that's going to lead us back to that one. Oh, it put us all the way on the other side. Okay, this is making more sense. I was like, why is it still, the map's still so grayed out? Apparently that is not a ruin we can make use of. Alright then. Well, may as well check out the new area that we're actually able to explore now as a result of doing that mission. More resources. I'll take the extra divine shards. Trekked here across the desert, did you? Me, I got caught up in the worst sandstorm you ever seen. Figured they'd find my bones bleached and buried. But then this long-haired swordsman showed up out of nowhere and guides me all the way here. To be frank, I owe that man my life. Okay, then if you say so. Some fish, sure. More items, more divine shards, ancient dragon skull. Alright, that should be an item. Random chicken over there, sure. More random chickens. Watchman's buckler. Blindness immunity. Oh man, that would actually be good for Albion's area too, just to offset those archers blinding everyone. Although that ring we got is surely meant there to be just hardcore counter to them. I mean, the fact that the buff can't be removed and it hits your entire party is a little convenient, but I'm all for it. Chicken carving, sure, why not? It seems those bandits have changed their ways after the walloping you gave them. Who says every so often you see someone poking around the old ruins and caves taking up monster bones? Makes me think they might actually be worth something. Well, considering we picked up some dragon skulls. My brother works as a guard here in town. He's a good person, but I'm not sure he's up to it. But hey, anything goes as long as we got peace. Wouldn't even mind if Zenora, if they weren't so cool. If you say so, man. I'm sure somebody wants their chickens back. What day? I mean the wallow, but 4 of my chickens escaped from their coop this morning. It's only natural you'd be worried about such a thing. We'd be glad to round them up if we had the chance. Well, that should be far easier with the fact that we actually have our mounts right now. That'd probably be really annoying on foot. But on our mounts, we got plenty of movement speed to make it happen. I just have to actually remember where all the chickens are is the thing. Gotcha. That's 2. That's 3. And 1 more. Where are you at? Where are you hopping? Another hog corn dash. I've been saving up on those. I feel like I'm going to need them for late game stuff, especially for the fact that it gives me Valor, which I really don't have a lot of right now. I came here looking for Zenorian ruins, but the only thing I'm finding in these sandstorms is a bad cough. We got enough food and water to keep going, at least for a few more days. Day like today, you'll get steamed alive if you try heading down to the mines. Won't recommend it. There's still another chicken here somewhere. Hey, there he is. Alright, what do we get for this? What a kind soul you are. You found all my chickens. Please take this. It's the least I can do for you. Golden egg. Alright. Honestly, would have preferred the rookie egg, which I will actually go back. I believe it was it this town all the way at the beginning? Here we go. We will take that rookie egg. 100% XP. Don't mind if I do. Maybe we'll just do like a whole bunch of XP stacking items on our new recruits just to help level them up quicker, sort of thing. Go ahead and get this restoration done since we have enough resources for it. Can't thank you enough for making those deliveries. Life's in town's looking a little bit less grim, at least for now. We're getting closer to the next rank. Still a bit of ways for sure, but getting closer. Level 13 sellsword, sure. That's still high for this area, though.
Finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
I mean, maybe the cavalry hunter's buckler, the dragon bone ones. All right, so these ones gave you +1 PP, cost to 10 initiative. Pretty much, if it was almost like any other stat, I would say again. But being able to move first, especially in this game, can be so good. So it's hard to get rid of it. Hey, maybe lay off of the good deeds for a bit. Yeah, you're making me look bad. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Well, I should definitely throw that rookie egg on him if we're going to do that right now. Because I will absolutely forget it later if I don't. You have a pursuit ring, but you already... I mean, you have following slash. They say it's accuracy. They say it's low accuracy. I love how in this game low accuracy is considered 90%. But then, was it Aubin's rolling axe attack is like 75%, but they call following slash low accuracy? Like, in what world is 90% low accuracy? I suppose in this one, mostly for the fact that a lot of attacks have more or less 100% accuracy to begin with, but still. May as well check out the rest of the area while we have access to. Star Iron, sure. Somebody chilling over there in that house. Not that I'm able to get to them. This is actually nice over here. Even coming back to this area, just being able to get access to the divine shards and whatnot. And being able to just absolutely rob every enemy over here freely. Thanks to the amount of valor I don't have to make extra use out of as a result. Hold up a sec. It's quiet. Too quiet if you ask me. I got a bad feeling about this. Seems to be the matter. Afraid we walked straight into a real bind. Well, thanks for letting me walk into it too. Sonoira? Nah, not them. Long time no see. Lisa doing okay? You got some nerve asking that after everything you done to her. I explain all that, promise. Enough of your lies. We ought to kill a traitor like you where you stand. This isn't going well, Magellan. And who exactly is this Lisa person you speak of? She's my sister. Oh, another sister. So many sister excuses in this game. Yeah, you know somebody liked it. Sorry for butting in like this, but he's telling the truth, I promise. Hobbit, where have you been all this time? Not that it matters. Do you even know what we've been through? Well, it's like watching friends get cut down by your own boss. Can't say I do, and I get why you don't want to trust him. But Magellan's not the only one. Same thing's happening all over the continent. What? And you're saying you know why? Lisa's got to hear about this. That's what I've been telling you. Mind leading the way? Not one bit. Follow me. Okay, sounds like another recruit to me. Come on, boss is right in here. Okay.
Captain, it's Magellan. He says he's back to normal and, well, he's
You know, for the female designs in this game, I'm gonna say this one's a bit of a miss. But that's maybe just due to the fact that they had to make a desert
You've got some
outfit
real
work.
guts showing your face around here. You got
What a
any
hairdo.
idea the kind of damage you've dealt to our men? Not to mention our morale.
I do, yeah. And I'm real sorry for that. But I wasn't doing it because I wanted to. Those Zenoira bastards were controlling my mind and yanking me around like a damn puppet on a string.
Sure they were. You ask me, it's all sounding a bit too convenient.
I mean, it's fair for
And
you
if
to be
you
skeptical
are
about
telling the
that.
truth, what's to say you're not still under their control? You could be here to finish us off for all I know.
Well, I mean, we
Easy
haven't
there.
so far, so, you know, I suppose that's a good sign.
He's not bluffing, Liza. I swear by it.
And I thought you were dead.
Well, glad to see Albin's got all the street cred over here.
You don't look like a fake.
Still as dashing as ever, right?
Ooh,
Still a buffoon, more like. But I doubt that'll ever change.
wow. What a nice lady.
Fine. If Aubin sees fit to trust you, I'll just have to do the same. Not like we'd be
Nice.
able to fight back anyways. I can count the men I've got left on my damned fingers.
Sounds like that's going well for you.
How's that possible?
I'm sure you remember Gloucester.
Well, you
How could I
mentioned that
forget?
now.
Guy's the Black Knight of Dragonhold. Prince Ludwig's personal card at that.
The Black Knight.
Sandals
Oh, no,
would
not the
never
Black Knight.
survive
Oh,
without
please
him
no.
helping us out. What happened to him?
Same story as Magellan here.
Oh,
He
great.
just lost it one day. Started attacking people for no reason.
Okay, so that
And
sounds
with
like
all the
another
raids
recruit
going
for
on,
us.
Whole towns have started up and fleeing the desert entirely.
A familiar tale.
Yeah, you know, something
Yeah.
we've heard before.
Sounds like you fell for the same trick I did.
I don't know if you'd necessarily call it a trick, but okay.
What's wrong?
It's Gloucester! He's coming this way!
Must have caught wind of the Liberation showing up. Come on, we retreat west to the village, then strike from there.
Nah, don't you worry
Plan to
about it.
launch
I
a
got you.
counteroffensive.
We're as good as buried if we don't. And the only way I'm willing to go down is swinging.
Oh, so strong.
Please,
so
boss.
independent.
That ring of yours can save him, I'm sure of it.
Fine,
I
fine.
assure you, you needn't convince me. I won't allow this brutality to continue.
Black Knight of the Dunes, Gloucester. Sure. Well, as long as he's not the Black Knight from Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance, I think we'll be alright. Magellan has returned, has he? And fights for the rebels if our scouts are to be believed. Odd. We've also gotten word that Lisa herself makes for the Oasis. And we intercept her march and take the town as our own. Soon this barren land shall belong to us. Okay, well that doesn't immediately throw us into the fight, so we will go ahead and continue looting the area for the time being. Another Feb, right? And some more Holocorn Dash, I will absolutely take that. There's no time to wander the desert, Lisa needs me. Alright, well, so much for wandering the desert then. If you want to get bodied that badly, then go right ahead. We will leave this for another episode, though, as this one's already getting longer. So we're going to go ahead and cut this episode here. Appreciate you guys for watching, and we will continue liberating Dragonhold in the next one. See ya.